What's going on YouTube world? Austin Zay back here with another YouTube video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can make $600 a month passively, passive income, literally not using any of your own money. Okay, so I'm actually driving right now in my Prius. It's one of my favorite cars that I've ever owned. And I have $2,000 here. And I'm going to show you how you can make $600 a month not using this $2,000, okay? I'm actually going to go put a little bit of this money into one of my own personal ATMs. And I'm going to share with you exactly how you can do this business, without having a lot of money, right? A lot of people, they want to make money. They want to make passive income, and maybe you've looked into real estate, and maybe you've looked into the stock market. Maybe you've looked into making money online with Shopify or Amazon FBA or creating a course. There's so many different things that you can obviously do to make money. The reality of it is, though, a lot of the ways that that you can make money in life or in business, require money, right? You've all heard the saying, it costs money to make money. And the reality of it is, it doesn't actually cost a ton of money to make a ton of money. It just might take a little bit more time in the beginning. So just understand that if you're starting out right now, you don't have a ton of money, you want to get into the ATM business, you want to do what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. We're going to actually go fill some ATMs, that you can do the ATM business without it taking a lot of money. It's just going to take a little bit more time. Okay, and we're going to talk about that right here, right now. Just understand that in the ATM business, everything is negotiable, right? So, there's a lot of people that think that they have to, you got to buy the ATM, you got to load it with your own cash, you got to do all these crazy things. And the reality of it is, no industry in the grand scheme of things is like that, right? Everything's negotiable in all industries, real estate, anything, right? So you just got to figure out how to negotiate these deals in your favor to where it's still a win-win deal for not only you, but also for the person that has the location, right? The ATM location. So, just understand that when kind of loading ATMs, right? Or when negotiating ATMs. One way that you could essentially do this is you could actually rent the ATM machine or lease the ATM machine from a company like Cardtronics. Now, I'm not getting paid to tell you that. I'm just letting you know that there's companies out there that will actually lease you the ATM, right? Meaning you don't have to actually purchase the ATM with your own money. Rather, you'll get the ATM, maybe you'll pay $50 or $75, and then ultimately you can figure out whether you're going to convince the location to load it with their cash, or maybe you take a few $1,000s of your cash that you have in savings and you ultimately load the ATM. But at the end of the day, you're not actually spending that money. Now, what do I mean by that? And how are you not spending the money if you're putting your cash into the ATM? And what I mean by that is this: if you're leasing the ATM or it's somebody else's ATM and you're putting your cash into it, let's just call it a couple of $1,000s. Not a lot of money here, right? But at the end of the day, that money, when people use that money and that cash actually gets dispensed, it goes right back into your bank account the following day. So you're not ever actually spending that money, right? And then you're making your profits every single month, meaning that whether that money's sitting in your bank account in a savings account or it's sitting in the bottom of an ATM that's securely faceted to the ground, at the end of the day, that's not really spent money, right? The only money that you'd be spending is buying the ATM. But if you can figure out how to overcome that, then ultimately you're not actually investing any money to get into the ATM business. Another way is to obviously convince the owner of the location to load their money, and you just take a small percentage for managing the deal, right? For paying the processing fees, the network fees, loading the receipt paper, and maintaining or servicing the ATM if need be. So let's just take, for example, that I leased this ATM, right? And I leased this ATM, let's just call it $100 a month is what it actually costs me to lease the ATM. Now, there's a lot of different ways that you can do that, and I would suggest you do a little bit of research. Let's just say that this ATM does 10 transactions a day, to keep it very simple, right? And the surcharge is $4. So that would mean that I'm making $40 per day times 30 days is $1,200 per month. Now, let's just assume that I'm splitting that with the owner of the location. That would mean that I'm making $600 per month without actually investing any of my own cash. And if I do have some cash in the bottom of this ATM, again, it's not actually cash invested because it's going back into your bank account literally every 24 hours. Now, you might have to drive to the location a little bit more often because you're putting such a little amount of cash into it. But at the end of the day, it's a way for you to get your foot into the door, to open up other doors in the future, and for you to actually start making passive income, for you to literally go out and train your mind on how to put your money, take your money that you already have and get it to work for you. Or maybe you convince the owner of the location to load their money. In either scenario, you're making $600 a month minus the $100 a month it costs you to lease the ATM, which would be $500 a month profit to you. Now, again, it's not a ton of money, but it is going to allow you to get your foot in the door to make passive income. Guys, I hope you got a lot of value from this, and I just want you to understand that owning these ATM machines is just like owning a piece of real estate, right? You're negotiating the contract, you're negotiating everything, and at the end of the day, you can make as much money as you want, and you can have as many ATM machines as you want. Again, drop in the comment section down below what you would like me to elaborate on, but don't overcomplicate the ATM business, okay? The ATM business is extremely simple, right? There's not a lot of complications that go with it. Everything is negotiable, and really all you need to do is work that contract in your favor to where it's still a win-win deal for everybody. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Smash that subscribe button and that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Now drop in the comment section down below what you'd like to see in another video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.